Hello and welcome to Tank Squad. So this is part of the Steam Next Fest. I'll be looking at a few various demos and things throughout the next few days. And the one I'm looking at today is, well, it's this, it's Tank Squad. Will be, if you've ever played World of Tanks or you've seen gameplay, think of that, but also crossed with like crew management and getting a bit more in depth with it. And it is supposedly going to be co-op, and so it's more PvE co-op rather than it being a competitive multiplayer game. To my knowledge, that's what it's going to be anyway. So we're going to get started, and let's start figuring out how to repair the tank, and then we'll get into a little battle tutorial and maybe play around. And we'll just look at it for about 30 minutes to an hour or so, or until the end of the demo, whichever comes first, and kind of get a feel for the game. Right. Okay, so what have we got? To AC to move, yep. Crouch. Jump. All basic then. Hold that to move faster, and tactical view on T. Right, we can run. Right. Wibbly wibbly thingamajig. You can view info about upcoming battle and prepare accordingly. Press F to interact with HQ. Go to the crane and continue the tutorial. Combat when a tank will be prepared for battle. Right. I'm pressing F. Oh, there we go. Have to get closer. You do not own any combat-ready vehicles. We've got our tutorial battle there. Okay. You cannot start without combat-ready vehicles. Press escape. I'm going. Oh. Oh, and now I've got a mouse cursor on the screen. It is a demo, I should as well just mention, you know, all these will be demos, they're a bit rough around the edges. Things like this to be expected. Right, what have we got here? Equip the wrench by hitting 2. Look at the engine and press F to repair. Lovely. Slowly get that done. Oh, thank God it didn't reset my progress then, because I nudged the mouse. Okay, what have we got? There we are. Hide the wrench by pressing 2 again. Get to the crane and look at it to press F with interact. Move crane and hook over the engine behind the crane. We'll hook to the crane. Da, 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 da. Okay, attach hook. Ah. Right, so that's right on top of him, yeah? Maybe. Do I have to hold it, perhaps? Hmm. I'm pressing the R button. Pressing the R key. But no, nothing. Right. Hang on. That must be it there. Does it have to be like... Maybe if I exit the crane. Move the crane and hook over the engine. Lower the hook to the engine. Press R to attach it. Okay. Oh! Wait, hang on. How do I lower the camera view hook, camera view crane? So, you have to change the view. Do you? Or is there a... Oh, you have to press down. Right, so you press S. So it's telling you every button other than the, you know... Oh, by the way, remember to... Right, so maybe R now. Oh god, yeah, so there's like WASD controls for this. Yeah, so that's not actually showing me all the controls there. I mean, I did say, like I say, it's early access, so... Yeah, they've neglected to tell me. Into the engine bay along inside the tank at the rear, press R to detach. Okay, does it just go plonk? I mean, the back isn't actually open, so I've no idea how we managed to do that, but okay. Like I say, early access, rough, but you get the general gist. I imagine that on the full version that the actual engine bay will be open, and it won't just clip into the tank. Right. Tank is now ready. Launch a tutorial mission. Right. Press enter to open the battle map. We have a tiger. Both conditions to spawn have been met. Now press the spawn button. You mean the deploy button, but yes. So, as I was saying at the start, if you've played any amount of World of Tanks or War Thunder or anything like that, or if you've just played Battlefield and got in one of tanks there, this will all be very familiar to you. Switch to next camera mode by pressing C. Switch to next camera mode by pressing left shift this time. Oh, it just went through a bunch of different controls there. Oh, this is fun. I mean, I'm clipping through myself, but... Animation may... work may need to be done on the animations there. Okay, so to press a button to start the engine, that's why it wasn't going. Right. Reach the highlighted waypoint. Let's roll. Well, a tip came up saying something about terrain affecting vehicle, I imagine speed and something along those lines, but yeah, it's kind of flicking through those messages a bit fast here and there. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe it's telling me that this is a faster route rather than going through the mud, most likely. Right. Hide from enemy airplanes, we should drive into vegetation, forested areas and stay static. Move into the highlighted area. Which highlighted area? This one? Or one of the others? I'm guessing this one, because this looks a bit more covered in vegetation-ish. A few trees here. Now it's telling me to capture a village. Okay, I think it's getting a bit... Yeah, it seems like the certain parts of the tutorial aren't stopping for other parts to finish. Right. I'm guessing that was probably the airstrike I meant to avoid. Okay. Oh. Did we hit a rock? I think we might have. Right. Use a 6 key to launch smoke grenades. This is not exactly the path I would have chosen for a tank, but here we go. Mind you, I suppose if it's the only path through here, it's the path you've got to use. Right. Take it we're meant to shoot all of this stuff. Probably. Is an enemy T-34. Blast him.
Ready. Destroy an enemy. Ready.
Right. And boop. Oh wow, you do not turn very fast in this view. They have turned the mouse sensitivity way too far down for this view, I think. Right. Now we have to figure out what it means by capture. Is there just a flag that I squat on top of for for a minute or so, perhaps? Okay, here's how you can tell if it's a good tank simulator. Can we go over these trenches without the vehicle getting stuck? Oh, we're getting stuck on these tiny wooden stakes. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that is bad. Oh, I'm not impressed by that. Yeah, and I don't think there's a way out. Can I tow myself out? I don't think I can I? No. How did it even, like, you'd almost have to drop it in vertically for this. Like, I think that's the reason it's clipping through, can you see? So it's like the gap is wider than it looks, because I think you clip through those sandbagged areas on the side. Yeah. Maybe if... No, I think we're screwed here. Is there a restart checkpoint? No. Is there hell? Right. Well, we get the general gist. Select a new campaign or start an ongoing save progress. Play a single mission from a campaign. I don't know if these will actually work. But let's see what the campaign is like then. Germany demo campaign. Several missions to see what you can encounter in the campaign. Sounds good to me. I did click that, didn't I? Yes, okay, it's doing a thing. Apparently. Right, yes, click, select. Okay, there we go. I need to click it there. Need to click it first. Right. Clear the outskirts of Morton from unknown hostile military forces. Capture the village. Right. 1,000 manpower, parts, ammo, fuel, prestige. 3 off-map artillery strikes. 3 off-map airstrikes. Okay. And then it looks like we get 2 more missions afterwards. We'll see how much we can get into this. Right. Press enter to open the battle map. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Panzers. 4 Panzer 6 Tigers. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Panzer 4s. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Panzer 3s. Right. Capture Morton. Spawn able. Destroy AT guns and then capture. Right. Let's start off in a vehicle, and what have we got? Squads, heavy tank HQ, heavy tank platoon. Let's deploy ourselves with a light tank platoon. I'm assuming that's what it's going to do.
Ready.
We're sure this is a Panzer III. It looks more like a 4 to me, but
Ready.
I'll trust it. It's probably because of all the spaced armor it's got on it. Oh, I'm thinking of some side effects not really started playing here. Yeah, maybe if we stop it. Oh, actually, we're supposed to start the engine first. No, because I'm going to say we must have started the engine because we're moving. Unless it's a glitch where it thinks we've started it and we haven't, but maybe that'll at least... Yeah, like it doesn't sound like I'm travelling. You know, it sounds like the sound effects have cancelled out or something. I hope not. Right. Destroy the AT. I found the AT guns. That's not an AT gun, that's a T-34. Right, we'll aim for the turret ring.
Ready.
So that's the driver's hatch.
Ready.
No, you don't. Back. Get back. Well, the sound effects must be playing. They must just not have like the engine sounds ready or something for this, for the demo. Oh, that's a lot of infantry about. Ooh, we're probably screwed.
Ready. Ready.
Yeah, this thing is not dead yet.
Enemy on the match. Ready. Ready.
Ah, so we'll know when we've killed it because the enemy destroyed noise will play. Oh, that's cute. You can see all the guys getting out and be like, ah! Get them! Right, can I bring up the controls? I'd have liked to have brought up that little diagram earlier, but that seems to be on the loading screens and nowhere else. Is there anything I can do to make? Let's see. So there's vehicle controls. Character controls, crane controls. Shift gear forward and back. Shift to neutral. So there doesn't look to be a tell your units to do something, because my units are clearly not doing things back there. One moment please, fella, while we just reload the gun here.
Ready.
Thank you. I think as well, if I'm not mistaken, because it's not aiming exactly where the crosshair is, I think that's representing the coaxial machine gun being to the slight right of the main cannon. So the crosshairs are probably sighted for the actual turret, and you can kind of see like two crosses in the middle. So I'm assuming that that's what's happening there. It's quite nice that they've done that. They're definitely going into quite the detail here with this, I'll give it that. It's a rather detailed simulator, even though it's a bit janky. Which is to be expected to be, you know. I don't think it's like a massive team. Ooh. I'm assuming that's the, hello. Where's the next?
Ready.
Oh, there's a KV-1 over there. Right. Spawn selector. So I just deploying one of the... So these are actually my extra lives, these tanks, basically. So I've deployed this squad and these act as my extra lives or something, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely certain, we only got so far through the tutorial. I probably shouldn't have tried seeing if I could go in that ditch. I probably shouldn't have. Right. Let's see what we can see up here. Maybe we can kind of scoot around and get round the back of that KV-1 wherever it is. Oh, we've got some tanks here. Now I'm gonna say I can see them in third person mode. Ooh, something's shooting at me and all.
Ready.
Excellent shot.
Ready.
And another.
Ready.
So it's going into all this detail with the simulation. I'm surprised it actually tells you when you've got the hit. Oh god, I feel like I'm sliding here down this hill. And I likely am. Oh, his front plate's angled toward. That's dangerous for him.
Ready.
Hello, little infantryman. I don't know why you would do that. Oh! Yeah, there's something that's really annoyed at me. Right. What we need to do is find a way into this town without getting ripped apart. Okay. There's a tank that way. Is that perhaps the KV-1 that we got killed by earlier? Perhaps so. I think that is. We probably can't really do much about that tank. Yeah, and I can't get a great shot here, hang on. If we go a bit further up. Yeah, all I can see is tree at the moment. And we are dead. We're gonna need something with a bit more punch. Here we go. Okay.
Ready.
Tiger One will do it. So the KV-1 is the tank I played the most. I think it was that, and then the KV-2 in World of Tanks. Back when I used to play that a fair bit. And it's also available in Company of Heroes. I'm familiar with World War II tanks. And the KV-1 is a bit notorious. Right, let's see if we can get a good... Is it like behind the house there? I think I can see like the smoke coming from the back of the engine of that, but I don't think I have view on the actual tank itself just yet. In a Tiger, most of this stuff won't bother. And yeah, that should... Okay, something is in the way there, it would seem. I don't quite know what. So we should easily be able to take that out from here, but it seems to be hitting something. It's doing a special... You know, it's doing an effect as if we've hit dirt or something, but whatever. Right. Really, there's just a guy in the bush there? With a bazooka. Well, let's get a Tiger out. It'd be useful if I knew more about, you know, choose the ammo battles. Alright, so this is where we'll go to resupply ammo. That's probably fuel, I guess. Maybe I could bring some squads of infantry with me. But again, I don't know how to do it exactly. Is that the crew from my previous tank? I believe it is. All retreating, right. Because I'm gonna say, surely we can tell it to give us some extra squads here that will actually do something rather than just us plodding in like this, one tank at a time. Right. Am I stuck on this twig of a tree in front of me? Is that it? Yes, apparently so. That twig stopped it out. Well, there's a tank icon over there saying that, you know, there is a tank, and that is where the KV-1 shot me from. But yeah, so I was saying, the KV-1, it's a bit of a notorious tank, because back when World War II started, the Germans actually had really bad tanks, and they still had bad tanks by the end. They're really badly designed. You'd look at them and think, oh yeah, but they were notorious, and they got loads of kills, and they were amazing, right? Yeah, but not because they were really well designed, it's because they were very, very well armoured, and they had a lot of them, and they kept them supplied quite well, at least until they didn't, and then they all fell to bits. And they had superior training and organisation, which was the main reason why they were doing so well. The KV-1 shouldn't be able to do anything to us here. Shouldn't, that doesn't mean it won't. Especially if we angle toward him a bit like this.
Ready.
Yeah, it's just going to go blink. Is that even a KV-1? It looks more like a T-34 to me. So the question is, where's the KV-1 then?
Ready. Ready.
Right, let's see if we can get around the turret then. Yeah, I'm going to say that looks like a T-34 to me.
Ready.
Right, and we're not letting these infantrymen out of our sights. What is it armed with? And what on earth is that? So yeah, it was at the beginning of World War II. The Germans, while they did have actual good organisation, better training, superior supply lines and things for the tanks, they didn't have better tanks. The Russian T-34, when it was developed, was amazing because of the slopes on its armour. The rounds would penetrate at a diagonal. And if you're going through something diagonally rather than just straight, it effectively increases the amount of material you have to pass through in order to penetrate the hull. So they would use less armour, place it at an angle, but get more effective use from that armour. And so yeah, you ended up with T-34s that were less armoured than their German counterparts, but were more effective due to the design. The KV-1 was like a predecessor to the T-34s. It had a bit of angling, but not much. It was more like just a big metal slab. It was a lot more similar to the German designs at the time, but it was a really big, slow, lumbering tank. But its armour was so thick that the Panzer IIs and Panzer IIIs couldn't actually penetrate it. And typically to take them out, they would tow an AT gun to the back of them after taking the tracks off and just blast them. If not that, then just, dynamite them, one or the other. But they were incredibly hard to take out, and single tanks could hold entire German divisions in place for for days in some cases. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that, aren't we? We're not having another one of those incidents here. Why am I getting no infantry support? 'Cause I looked at all the crews all the squads I could bring in then, and none of them were, oh hey, bring in some infantry, which I could really use here, because there's loads of infantry chaff everywhere, and it's expecting me to gun them all down out of every single bloody bush, it would seem. And there's this KV-1 somewhere in a bush over there that's insta-killing everything. And that's the other thing. The KV-1, while it was very well armoured, wasn't very well armed. It only has the 76mm gun that the T-34 has. It's actually a really poor performing cannon. And I believe it was like it wasn't even particularly high velocity or anything, so it was a really bad gun. Where is the shell going to land here? So it should be like there-ish. Yeah, but we're at like a weird angle on the hill, aren't we?
Ready.
Yeah, the aiming reticle's all completely off here.
Ready.
So where's the shark chicken landing? It's like going over there somewhere, isn't it? So if I aim maybe here-ish?
Ready.
Is it hitting the tree that I'm behind or something? Where the hell is that shell going? There we go. Yeah, you get all kinds of inaccuracy when you're on a hill then, it seems. Where's that KV-1 then?
Ready.
Because yeah, the KV-1 shouldn't actually really be able to penetrate a Tiger. It's not really within its capabilities. A Tiger would very easily be able to penetrate a KV-1, but Tiger came many years after the KV-1. The Tiger was brought out in response to better tanks being designed by enemy forces, so it was really designed to combat T-34s, particularly T-34-85s, and new Western tanks that were coming into the theatre. But the Russian equivalent of this was the Joseph Stalin tank, which in Russian, because you know, in Russian is not called Joseph, it's Iosif. So Joseph is the Anglified name. God knows where that shell will go in then. That looks to be the KV-1 though that we're after. Let's try and get it away from him. And find a weak spot if we can. The aiming reticles seem to be a bit off, like they seem to be going... Like, I'm on flat terrain here, I don't see why it should be going so far to the left apparently there. And then it's like snapping around, can you see that little cross? Yeah. It's very odd.
Ready.
It's making me not really sure where the hell to aim. Get him. Got one. Got two. Got three. Come on, don't let them get out and get another KV-1 in. Anyway, yeah. So,
Ready.
the Germans, yeah, they developed this, it had a bigger gun. The Russians developed the T-34-85, so the T-34-76 has a 76mm gun, the 85 has an 85mm gun. Then they developed the Joseph Stalin tank, in Russian Iosif Stalin, which is why it's called the IS. Then they developed the IS-2. I believe the first Stalin tank was a 107mm cannon, I want to say. But the second one, I think, was when it got to a... oh, we can restore some wrecks. But yeah, the... Ooh. Well, we've got to bring some of our Tigers back and we can nick that KV-1 if we want. Fuel value. We'll select all of ours, bring them back. What have we got here? Parts value 17, 20, 20. We'll just scrap the rest. Scrap them for parts. Right, have we got anything here? Give orders O. Off map support P. Okay. Battle progress, voice chat, total chat visibility. So, yeah. I could definitely see this being interesting though if it's co-op. This little game. We'll see if we can get another mission maybe done here. Mortar defense, so we can launch another mission. Let's see about maybe repairing some wrecks. Suppose some weird sound effects for us running along here. Fuel to refuel your tank. It looks like we want to probably go over here. Need repairs. Huh. Is there a map? Ignitions. Maybe the picture of the cog. Quartermaster. Under infantry battalion squads. Armoured pioneer. Recon. Huh. It looks like there's a lot of depth here, but it's not well explained. And it's not exactly... Because then... Oh, is this where we're meant to... Ah, maybe this is where we're meant to be repairing our tanks. Okay, hang on. Saying press F to interact with the vehicle customizer, but I don't know which part I'm meant to interact with. Which bit? What do I look at? Do I look at this? Do I look at the sign? Tell me, game. All the other ones I just looked at the sign and it kind of did a thing. Do I just look at the bay? No? Maybe the crane? Mind you, I think the crane, it's... Oh, this is much more well explained, isn't it, there? That view is so much better than when we were doing it in the tutorial. Tutorial must be out of date or something. Press F on what? The light? This? Or do I look here? Maybe back here? Yeah, maybe this is it. No. Oh my god. How do I make tank better? Me no understand. Maybe it's this? I'm just thinking what I could interact with here. And oh god, I hate these footstep sounds. Oh, they're so overly loud for whatever reason. Is this vehicle customizer? No, I've no idea. I think we're just gonna have to go in with whatever we've got. Right. Unless I can literally... Oh, hello. Driver hatch. Okay, okay, I might be onto something. So this is damaged. Tank, 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 tank. Right. We just drive this over to here, I presume. And then we do our repair work and customization. And we take this out on the next mission, right? Right. Press G to spawn vehicle into crane slot. It's telling me that now. Do I just... It's not G. Press G. Hold G? Do I need to be under it? G. G. No? Okay. Right. Despawn. And spawn. Hey, we've got somewhere. Oh my god. Hey, the hatch does come open there, doesn't it? I think, did it for a moment? Da, 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 da. And engine. I said and engine. Okay, hang on. There. You can tell I'm not a professional crane operator. Okay. And down we go. And oh, good. F to interact. Do I just... Yeah, here we go. Fixie, fixie, fix. Everything else good? Oh, I'm apparently floating on it. I'm guessing it's probably fixed. Maybe? Ish? So... Right, so that's now combat ready apparently. Right. And down we go. I am getting alright at it now, aren't I? Oop, he says. Is that still not? Well, it was enough to get it. It wasn't highlighted for some reason. Whatever. Okay. I think we've repaired it. Ta-da! I'm a genius. Right, let's see if we can get another battle in. And then we'll call it an episode there. We might not be able to do all of these, but looks like we've got a defense mission at least. So we've got an attack and a defense mission in at least. It might actually be a good thing we missed out on half the tutorial, because this has been quite surprisingly long. Right. The Wreck Squad. We'll bring in a light tank platoon and some Panzer IIIs. Start with the small tanks, bring in the heavy lads if we need them.
Ready.
Oh, we're stuck on a twig again. We are. Right, let's get around that. Okay. Where are the enemies? That is, of course, the question. Also, what was the button to give us? Squad command controls. Select any squad by pressing 1 to 9. When squad or squads are selected, you can aim at terrain and click to reposition, aim at enemy and click to give an order. Get them to follow you, embark infantry on top of the vehicle, or disembark them from your vehicle. Ooh. So you can press the O key and you go to squad mode. Okay. I'm getting it. Too bad we haven't got any squads. Can I spawn a squad? Please? Right. Okay. Where is the thing we have to defend? All the way down there, is it? Okay. So it looks like there's a road over here we can sort of follow-ish. Right. And we have to defend the antenna. Right, where are the bad guys? Mind you, I'm saying where are the bad guys. We're playing as them. So, right, where are them good guys to shoot? Mind you, they're probably referring to the Russians, which, I mean, they were at least, you know, I mean, it really was, you know, the enemy of my enemy with the Russians. You know, track record since then, hell, even during then, you know, Stalin wasn't... He didn't win any Nice Guy of the Year awards. Let's leave it at that. The only good thing about him is that mustache of his. Really. They're probably dead soon. Get him. Oh, that was Molotov in flight, wasn't it? Ha. Right. Where are they? Where are the rest? I'm sure I saw more. Ow! Oh, is that a tank I see? It's silhouette of a tank. Absolute waste. Yeah, you can see where the low poly versions of things come in. Oh, we can see their spawn from here. Haha!
Ready. Enemy on the floor. Enemy on the match.
Get 'em!
Ready.
Right. I think he's gone over here. Ah! Got him. Ah! Get him! And them! And them! Russians. I still see 2 dead tanks over there. None down here yet. Hang on. Might be time to finally... Okay, that's kind of too zoomed in. I'll be honest. I'm losing track of where I'm looking. Okay, that's the antenna. Him there. In we go. You there. And we get a headshot with the main gun. That was the squad leader. Hey.
Ready.
Where, oh where, oh dear. Oh dear, I can see the rocket launcher. Come on, there we go.
Ready.
Right. The worst bit about that headshot is it was an armor-piercing round. Wasn't even high explosive, like it just went through him like a skewer. Right, what else have we got? Is that everything? Oh, movement. KV-1, that's a KV-1.
Enemy undermatched.
Okay, it's parked with its armour angled towards, so that's actually going to increase our penetration here. If we can get a good shot through the driver's hatch,
Enemy undermatched.
but it's not likely for us. But yeah, with its front plate facing toward, that's got less effective armour than if we were hitting it from an angle or anything. It looks like we have managed to get through.
Ready.
Not doing enormous amounts of damage. Bit of a tough sod.
Enemy undermatched.
Yeah, that's gonna be a... Can we maybe get like its turret ring or something? Or these little turret cheeks there. Oh, it's... Yeah, we're gonna have to abandon tank soon.
Ready. Enemy destroyed.
Oh, we did eventually get through. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there's a tank there. And I think that's a guy with a rocket launcher somewhere in here. No, that's another tank.
Enemy undermatched.
Ooh.
Ready. Enemy undermatched.
Get him.
Ready.
I see some infantry skulking. We are barely doing anything to this.
Ready. We've been hit. Ready.
Go! Get him!
Ready.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. The KV-1 will definitely do it. Right. Let's select heavy tank squad and... Right, let's select the heavy tank squad and the Tiger, and hopefully that should deploy us and them. Yeah, it's not doing it, it's only deploying us.
Ready. Ready.
Looks like this is the tank we must have repaired a bit last time, because it's got a bit of engine damage, maybe? Right. Right, let's get into this and see. Can I actually see anything from here? Maybe that KV-1 perhaps. Oh, there's some infantry bobbing about. Hello. That would be a KV-1, and we've got the side of a turret. That might cook the ammo.
Ready.
And a T-34. Yeah, they are going to be hurting after that.
Ready. Destroy an enemy. Ready.
For you.
Enemy destroyed.
Much better. Okay. Like I said, the Tigers cannon. So the Panzer III there was like a 50mm, like quote unquote armor piercing cannon. Probably, you know, at the time it were well suited for the initial tanks of World War II, but mostly really designed to cut through armoured cars and things really, and do a bit of HE on infantry and that, just kind of work them over with that. But if you want a real anti-tank weapon, this is the vehicle. Tank equivalent of a sniper rifle on it, this. Right, let's see if we can squeeze through these trees. We can. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, there's a few more in that tree line. Not that you can see them particularly well. Hello? Oh god. Yeah, and they all fire at once to try and get you, don't they? Rightly so as well, because even then that didn't quite work. Right. We'll have to be very careful moving forwards. Yeah, because god, look at all them infantry. Ooh. Right. Is it gonna like actually deploy these heavy tanks or what? Ah, so I don't want to spawn as a tank, I want to spawn as a tank squad, I guess.
Ready.
Okay. Oh, I think I've caught a camera button here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's interesting though. Bit rudimentary, but interesting. Right, let's see. Click right. Put in your command to be implemented. Oh.
Move to position. Order received.
Well, it's been an hour. I think we'll call it there. Z to order them to follow.
me.
Ah, they are.
Order
They're going to
received.
follow. Right. We're still going for whatever reason. Like we're still in the match. Don't know why that is, but whatever. So we can take 3 Tigers in. We can get a bit of revenge here before we call it. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm liking the idea, but there's a lot of jank here. Oh, and it's kicked us out. Right. There's a lot of jank. And I mean a lot of jank. And that tutorial is gonna... The more complicated the mechanics, the more you need to tutorialize and heavily tutorialize. But yeah. I said spawn as a tank squad, but whatever. Anyway, we'll leave it there. But yeah, it needs better tutorialization. I think that it seems fairly like the actual driving. Like you can't go over a trench. You can't, you know, you can't knock trees down. It's like it's got all the cool repairing and prepping the tanks and ordering your squads about and things, and it's trying to put you as this like commander moving the squads around and ordering people about from the tank, and like all the ideas are there and the ambition is there, but I would question their ability to actually get this done, because again it's very janky looking and very janky to play. But it might be interesting if you really like your tanks and you can put up with a little bit of jank, then it's probably an alright game for you. I don't know how much it's going to cost at launch. It is due to release early next year, I believe, so early 2024, if the store page is to be believed. But yes, so this has been Tank Squad. It will apparently be co-op as well, so that might be another bit of a selling point there. You know, it might be a bit janky, but the ideas are there and they're quite solid. If they can actually pull it off, it could be quite interesting, especially with some friends who you can kind of wade through the jank together with. But thank you very much for watching. Again, this is the Steam Next Fest. There'll be more demos coming up in the next few days, and I will see you then for future episodes. So I'll see you then.